Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading. So, Cancer, I'm going to pull on some general messages. We're going to see what Spirit wants you to know at this time. As the messages are general, not everything will resonate. Just take what applies and leave the rest. This energy is timeless, so whenever you happen to click on this reading, that's when the messages can resonate the most. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, as well as Jupiter. Remember to check your other placements. I'm doing the rest of the videos pre-recorded. And I've already done fire signs, but I did those readings live. So you can just click on the live button in order to go view those messages if you're led to do so. So I'm not going to prolong the time. Let's go ahead and tap into your energy to see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, give me some messages for Cancer. What is the energy? Give me some messages for Cancer. What is the energy, Spirit? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? What is the message? Okay, I have blackmail. Someone could be getting blackmailed. And blockages and obstacles. Okay. For some of you, I feel like somebody is like threatening to do something that they're not capable of doing. That's what this is giving me. And then I have Halloween at the bottom of the deck. Something significant about this holiday. So something can have to do with a Scorpio. I'm also picking up on Pisces energy for some of you as well. But let's go ahead and tap in and see what Spirit wants you to know. Something could have happened around the month of October for some of you. Tell me more about blockages and blackmail. What's the energy? I have the 8 of Cups. So yeah, somebody's leaving. That's what this is. Somebody's ready to leave. So I feel like somebody could be saying things to deter you, Cancer. Or this is your energy. Tell me more about blockages and blackmail. The Lovers. So for some of you, I feel like somebody's trying to stop you from choosing somebody else. Or just choosing another path, another direction. This is somebody that does not want to be left out in the cold. That's what this is. Why is the 8 of Cups here for Cancer? The Sun. Somebody could also be saying that they'll expose you. Somebody could be trying to tell your secrets, tell your business. Something could have to do with a Leo. It's like if you walk away, you leave. This is what I'm going to do. Somebody wants to retaliate. Give me an energy for the 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here? 7 of Swords. Yeah, so for some of you, something has to do with somebody who lied on you. Somebody was in some very manipulative, deceptive energy. And that is coming to light. Why is the Sun here for Cancer? What is the message? The Page of Pentacles. Somebody pretty much gave false information. And that's what's coming out. Tell me more about the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? 5 of Wands. So somebody's defeated at this time, or that's what's getting ready to happen. This could be somebody that wanted to bring a lot of drama to your life, confusion. For some of you, something has to do with somebody who wanted to be your competition. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? 7 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Yeah, so I feel like there's someone you don't want to be with. You don't want a relationship with this person. It's like, stay away from me. For some of you, something can have to do with a group of people, but you're like, stay away from me. And it's like somebody is not taking no for an answer. Or like I said, something has to do with some type of retaliation. Give me another energy for the 7 of Swords. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Ace of Swords. So yeah, the truth is coming out about this person, what they tried to do. For some of you, this is definitely past energy. Why is the 10 of Cups here? I have the 2 of Cups in the reverse. So yeah, for some of you, something has to do with somebody you didn't want a relationship with. This could be romantic. Something could have to do with a family member you chose to distance yourself from, a friend, but somebody was upset. Give me an energy for the 5 of Wands in the reverse. Why is the 5 of Wands in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? The Moon and the 8 of Wands. Yeah, this is definitely somebody that was talking behind your back. There was a lot of secret communication. I'm also hearing a lot of hearsay. Somebody really thought they were going to get away with this. Something could also be public record, what someone said. Something could have been stated online. I'm hearing keep a copy of it. Tell me more about the moon. Why is the moon here for Cancer? Yeah, 5 of Swords. So somebody was very hateful when it came to their words. Somebody was very malicious. Somebody never saw themselves getting caught up for this. And then I'm hearing what goes around comes around. Why is the 8 of Wands here for Cancer? Somebody said a lot. Somebody spoke too fast. Somebody spoke too soon. Why is the 8 of Wands here for Cancer? Somebody's very hateful. Yeah, the Star. Something is coming to light about some communication. Somebody could have been recorded. Something has to do with the recording. For some of you with the moon, something has to do with a secret recording. Thank you, Spirit. Somebody didn't know, but they were being recorded. Somebody's being exposed. So somebody was either being recorded saying something or certain things that they shouldn't have been saying. Somebody could have been recorded in the act. Somebody was taking some type of action. And they should have never been engaging in that behavior. But somebody was recorded secretly. Like I said, something could be coming to light online. Something is coming back around. That's what this is. Something could have to do with an Aquarius. Why is the Lovers here for Cancer? What is the message? Why is the Lovers here for Cancer? I have the Hierophant. Something could have to do with somebody you're married to and a commitment with. Something could also have to do with a boss figure. I'm even hearing CEO. So this could definitely be somebody who's at the top of a company. Something could have to do with a Cancer. Give me an energy for the Hierophant. I'm hearing boxes, emails, mailboxes. Something has to do with a mail carrier. Somebody could have been trying to like steal your information, your mail. Something has to do with opening your letters. Something has to do with online. Something has to do with emails for some of you. Somebody was doing something that was illegal, against the law here. Give me an energy for the Hierophant. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? What is the message? Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? Yep. Something has to do with the law. Something has to do with law enforcement. Something has to do with the judge. There's some legalities here. Why is the Chariot here for Cancer? What is the energy? Page of Swords. Somebody lied. Somebody lied on record. Something has to do with court. Why is the Hierophant here for Cancer? The Empress in the reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. Somebody could have been trying to keep a piece of information from you. But like I said, whatever was done in the dark is coming to the light. Something has to do with someone you have a child with. Somebody is toxic. Somebody is karmic. Somebody does not have integrity. Somebody could be very insecure, emotionally unstable. For some of you, somebody could be lazy. Somebody could have issues with their self-esteem. Tell me more about the High Priestess in the reverse. For some of you, something has to do with somebody trying to keep a child away from you. That's not going to resonate for everyone. I feel like I'm talking to a masculine energy. Why is the High Priestess in the reverse here? 5 of Cups. So somebody's going to be in regret. Somebody's going to be in their feelings. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here for Cancer? The Knight of Wands. Because of who someone chose to be intimate with. So Spirit is saying you chose this person. So I feel like whatever someone is going through, it is God coming back and saying, yes, you're dealing with a lot, but remember, you chose this person. You chose to deal with this feminine energy. Or this could be a masculine operating in his femininity. Why is the Page of Swords in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message? Somebody is toxic. Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. Somebody could be showing up to your job, to your workplace. Somebody's very hateful. Somebody's very vindictive. Somebody could be trying to get you to lose your job. Again, something deals with a court case for some of you. Somebody could actually end up lashing out in court, or this is what has already transpired. Again, someone is getting caught up in their lie. Give me an energy for the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Cancer? What is the message? Why is the Knight of Wands here? The Six of Cups. This is somebody who you don't even have a good history with. Something was very toxic. Something was very chaotic. Unbalanced. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? For some of you, you could have met this person through work. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Cancer? What is the energy? This is somebody that don't want you to move on. For some of you, don't want you to build with anyone else. Yeah, Queen of Swords. For some of you, something has to do with somebody that you could be divorced from. It's like somebody is... This person is being told... I'm hearing cease and desist. So somebody's being told to stop taking action. For some of you, something has to do with somebody who kept taking action towards you and they were warned. They were told to stop, but they still haven't. Why is the Knight of Swords here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the Knight of Swords? Somebody's actually going to end up getting incarcerated. Spirit is saying going to jail. Four of Cups. Somebody doesn't want to accept no for an answer. Knight of Cups. Yeah, the thrill is gone. This is somebody who you really don't have emotions for, or strong emotions for here, Cancer. Like the love isn't there. Why is the Knight of Cups in the reverse here for Cancer? The Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. So yeah, somebody's just pretty much upset that you are rejecting them, or that you did reject them. Like you chose not to give to them, be in a relationship with them. And they're going through karma right now. Somebody's learning a lesson, or they're about to. Give me an energy for blockages. This is somebody who definitely tried to block you many times. Two of Wands in the reverse, but that was a bad decision. Give me an energy for blackmail. Why is this here for Cancer? The Fool and Judgment. So something is happening for your good, for your benefit, Cancer, so that you can finally move on, be free, live the life that you've always wanted to live, and just be happy. Somebody is getting caught up, and it has to do with the legal situation. Give me an energy for Halloween. Something is happening so you can have freedom. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Whatever's happening with this person, they chose this. Just how you chose to deal with this person, they chose to be toxic. They chose to take certain actions that got them into trouble. That is putting them in this karmic cycle. Somebody's being taught a lesson. I'm hearing think before you speak, and then think before you act. I'm telling you, somebody is being exposed here. Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the energy? Why is the Two of Pentacles in the reverse here for Cancer? What is the message, Spirit? The Nine of Wands. Yeah, there's no defense. For some of you, somebody's trying to say self-defense. But there's no defense. Whatever this person's trying to say against you, it doesn't hold up in court. Like there's no fact. They don't have anything to back up their claims. Again, I'm hearing record keeping for some of you. Somebody could be very emotional. I actually see someone crying here. Somebody could be very emotionally unstable, unbalanced. Somebody doesn't know what to do next because something is not working, and this person is highly insecure for some of you. Let's pull some final messages. Spirit, give me some final energy for Cancer. What is the message? Give me some final energy for Cancer. What is the message? What would you like for Cancer to know at this time? All right, Cancer, embrace oneness with the universe. So Pisces just got this message. So you may want to go watch that reading. The number 7, 16, 61, 1 or 6 could be significant. For some of you, I feel like you just need to get out in nature. Something has to do with you balancing your energy. Let love grow. Pisces just got this as well. So definitely go watch the Pisces reading. I feel like that's the other side to this message for some of you. The number 1 again, 14, 41, the number 5. I just feel like you're somewhere that you don't want to be. Something has already reached its end. You're no longer interested. Bottom of the deck, make peace with the past. So yeah. I feel like this is giving me the other person's energy. Somebody doesn't want to make peace with the past. They don't want to heal. They still want to hold on to what happened. This is somebody that likes to hold grudges. And they like to act out and do things that are very malicious. But I'm telling you, somebody's getting caught up here. The number 1 could be significant. Yeah, those tables are turning. Give me one more final message. Spirit, give me one more energy for Cancer. What's the message? Give me one more energy for Cancer. Okay. I have, in every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking in the energy of love. So I feel like whatever you've been through, this is definitely a lesson for you as well. It's making you reevaluate your priorities and the type of people that you give your energy to, you give your time to, who you invest in, Cancer. Some people come into your life, they're a blessing. Some people come into your life, they're a lesson. It's all about what you choose. And for some of you, you ended up choosing a lesson. Bottom of the deck. Hope is the conduit for miracles. So yeah, faith. Having faith, Cancer. For some of you, you may have never thought you were going to be able to get out of a situation. I'm hearing a rap, but I'm getting a charge. You know, some people may use that lingo, rap, for a charge, or beat a rap, beat a case. So something has to do with the case here that you were able to overcome, or you will be able to overcome, Cancer. If you just believe, something's happening for you. Miracles happen every day. All you have to do is pay attention. So yeah, something definitely has to do with you paying more attention to what's around you. The good and the bad. The good so that you can have more hope, increase your faith, and the bad so that you can avoid as many obstacles, setbacks as possible. So Cancer, this is your reading. Definitely take what resonates. Switch the roles as needed. Again, if you have fire highly aspected, I did those live, so go watch those if you're led to do so. And stay true to thyself and real with thyself. Grow with me as I grow with you. Everyone, stay blessed.